Hi, my name is Joel Bryant, and I want to welcome you to today's Voice of Greatness broadcast. I'm here in Walmart running errands, but I wanted to come on today and ask you two questions. And I don't want you to answer me, I want you to answer yourself. The first question is this: do you believe in yourself? Now, most people will say yes, because we've all been taught to believe in ourselves, or at least the importance of believing in ourselves. And so our natural response or inclination is to say, yes, I believe in myself. But that belief is not always manifested in our choices, our chances, and how we respond to challenges. So a lot of times the things that we say are often tried and tested and refuted and rejected by how our response to circumstances or by our response to opportunity. The second question is this: what do you believe about yourself? Do you really believe that you are capable of achieving greatness? Do you really believe that you have the drive and the desire and the aspirations and the ambition to sustain your pursuit of such a challenging task? Now, most people think that greatness is something that really just happens to people, but greatness is something that you decide. It's a choice you make amidst the realities and the responsibilities that we all have. It's not enough to want it. It's not enough to dream it. It's not even enough to believe that God has it for you. I say that because I know a lot of people believe in God, and that's cool. It's not for me to define your faith in God, but a lot of times people say, well, you know what, I'm even destined for greatness. But when you look at their choices, you look at their actions and their investments and how they live their lives, that's not always reflected in their life. In other words, they don't spend their time or their money on pursuits that will contribute to their achievement of greatness. And so I would question and ask myself, if I'm not spending my time and my money in the direction that's going to help me become more capable and able and adept to my responsibilities to achieve greatness, then maybe I'm really not committed. Maybe I'm just talking about it, but I'm not really doing those things on a daily basis. No matter my progress or lack of progress, I'm still committed to achieving that thing that I believe that God has for me, if you believe in God. So this is really not about whether you believe in God or not. The real question is, what do you believe about yourself? I mean, if you want to know what you believe about yourself, monitor your self-talk. Catch yourself talking to yourself. What do you say about yourself when you're by yourself? What I mean by yourself, I don't mean alone in a room, but when you're up in your mind and you're thinking. Are your thoughts edifying? Do they build you up or do they tear you down? How do you respond to other dreamers? Here's how you can tell what you believe about yourself and whether or not you believe in yourself. How do you respond when other people tell you, hey, I'm going to go after this particular thing? Do you encourage them? Do you comfort them? Or do you say, you know what, man, that's too hard? How are you going to make that happen? That doesn't make any sense to me. Let me tell you something about greatness. In the beginning, greatness never makes sense. Really and truly, greatness is incalculable. It's not something that you can determine. All you can do is do the steps, learn the strategies, and have the endurance. And as you do that, you eventually come to a place in your life where time and chance come together, and all of a sudden you find yourself in a place that you always dreamed, but you never really was quite sure you want to get there. So I want to encourage you today, as you spend time on your jobs, with your families, with your friends, maybe somewhere by yourself, maybe in Walmart walking around, ask yourself, do I really believe in myself? How am I spending my time? You want to know what you believe about yourself? Look at your friendship circle. Is your circle a circle of greatness? Do the people around you aspire to greatness? Do they respect your aspiration of greatness? Or do they think like people think about me sometimes? Well, Joel's a little bit over the top. Yeah, probably so, but I'm going to be on top one day. And when I say one day, that one day is today. Because all we ever have is now, based upon a book some of you have read called The Power of Now. But I want to encourage you as I end. I want to know what you believe about yourself. How do you spend your time, your money, your energy? How do you spend your possibility? Do you spend your possibility on pursuits that's going to enrich your life, that's going to expand your life? How much time do you spend watching television? Now, if you're going to be a television critic, that's fine. If you're going to be an actress, that's fine. If you're going to be a costume designer, that's fine. But if you spend all your time watching TV, and you tell me that you are pursuing greatness, I will question that unless your aspirations are tied to television. The walk toward greatness requires radical self-honesty. When I say radical, I don't mean unconventional. I mean the definition of radical. The word radical means root. If you're going to begin to make that journey toward greatness, it requires radical and root self-honesty. And I want you to take some time today to begin to ask yourself, do I believe in myself? And what do I believe about myself? And I want to invite you again to join me at the For Dreamers Only Academy, March the 11th through April the 1st. It's going to be a 4-week session, and I can tell you this, it is going to be life-changing. Why is that? Because that's the grace that's upon my life. God has given me the power to empower other people to change their lives. Go to my website, www.dreamersonlyacademy.eventbrite.com. Sign up. All of you know at least 5 people in your circle who are stuck, who desire greatness, but they need something. They need some guidance, some direction, some inspiration, some strategy, some information. I challenge you, share this video with people in your circle. Let them know about this academy. Because let me tell you something. The reason I am doing this is because I want to introduce you to somebody I met probably 25 years ago. And I know you want to meet this individual too, if I may personify, give this thing a human quality. My purpose in life is to introduce you to your destiny. And so I invite you to join me on March 11th. I want you to come and meet your destiny. This has been Joel Bryant, the Voice of Greatness broadcast in Walmart in Charlotte, North Carolina, signing off. Until next time, have a greatness day. Bye-bye.